Hi, this is Ken Go with the Oregonian, and here are 3 things I'll be watching this weekend in college football. First, Georgia State plays Oregon, 11 o'clock kick Saturday morning. I don't expect it to be much of a game. I think there'll be a big bounce-back performance by Oregon after the narrow loss to Michigan State. In some ways, a loss like that might be the best thing that can happen to a team. It certainly should get the Ducks focused on what they need to do better. They need to run the ball out of their offense. They need to do a better job of limiting the other team's ability to control the ball on the ground. I think the Ducks will do all of that. Georgia State is just too overmatched. A sidebar to this has been who's going to start at quarterback. As it turns out, Oregon quarterback Vernon Adams has been playing with a fractured right index finger. That's his passing hand. It undoubtedly had an impact on his performance at Michigan State and his ability to throw the ball. I've suggested that Oregon start backup Jeff Lockie. I think that would be a good opportunity for Adams to rest his finger, keep it from getting dinged again, perhaps retarding the healing process, and it would give Lockie a chance to get out there and get some live snaps in a game that Oregon should win anyway. I think that's a win-win. But whether Adams starts or Lockie starts, I expect Lockie to play a lot, and I think that's a good thing for Oregon. At Oregon State, the Beavers have San Jose State. I think this is a much tougher game than the non-conference game Oregon has. San Jose State's not a great team, but I think they'll do enough things to give the Beavers some causes for concern. I'll be watching Oregon State's offense. I think it's important for the Beavers to get the running game going and then be able to play action pass off of that. They haven't been able to throw the ball very well. Passing offense was a staple in the Mike Riley years. This is obviously a new scheme and a different way to do things. But even if with Oregon State emphasizing the option, they still need to be able to throw the ball some to get teams to back off from the line of scrimmage, which will then help the option go. So look to see if the Beavers can throw the ball at all. I think Oregon State's defense has been playing well, so I would expect the Beavers' defense to keep them in the game. I think Oregon State will win if they get enough out of the offense. And thirdly, the game I'll be at, Stanford USC. A lot of questions about both programs. I think USC is a very talented team, but the Trojans are also very young. Stanford stumbling start at Northwestern and didn't look good for much of the game last week against Central Florida. Big game for both teams. For USC, which has blown out Sun Belt teams in each of the last 2 weeks. The Trojans will be playing somebody their own size. So let's see what USC can do. I've been high on the Trojans, but they are young. If you're going to beat them, I think it's best to get them early, and Stanford is doing that. So this is Ken Go, the Oregonian. Those are the 3 things I'll be watching this week in college football.